Urgent news alert, Detroit Lions eyeing promising wide receiver as viable trade target. Hey there, Lions fans! Before we delve into this exclusive update, make sure you smash that subscribe button to stay tuned to all the latest developments and insights about your team. If you've been keeping up with our coverage of the Detroit Lions during the draft process, you're probably aware of the buzz surrounding the potential for the Lions to make moves in the 2024 NFL Draft. Lions GM Brad Holmes has hinted at it several times. Could the Lions trade out of the first round and snag some extra picks on day 2? Now, the degree of need can certainly be debated, but the loss of Josh Reynolds has taken a reliable target out of the Detroit Lions wide receiver core. After Amon-Ra St. Brown, there's a lot of projection. Jameson Williams, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Antoine Green, and perhaps a question mark about injuries, Khalif Raymond. Looking ahead to the next season, a draft pick for the position is possible, maybe even earlier. The Tennessee Titans drafted Treylon Burks with the pick they acquired from the Philadelphia Eagles for A.J. Brown, theoretically replacing their starting wide receiver and resetting the contract clock for their WR1. However, it didn't quite work out as planned, with a combination of poor quarterback play and injuries limiting Burks to 49 receptions over 2 seasons, 22 games. On Wednesday, via Turin Davenport of ESPN, Titans offensive coordinator Nick Foles had this to say about Burks: "Treylon's potential is very high. First-round pick. We see all the talent, but he's going to get what he earns. If he can find a way to do that for us, it would be a big addition. Getting what he earns is an obvious sentiment." Entering his 3rd season, Burks apparently isn't going anywhere, and a fresh start with a new coaching staff could benefit him in Tennessee. Rumors swirling around the Detroit Lions: is Treylon Burks a viable trade target? Burks leveraged a stellar final season at Arkansas in 2021, 66 receptions for 1,104 yards and 11 touchdowns, to be a top 20 pick in 2022. He also averaged over 16 yards per reception for the Razorbacks in 2020, with 7 touchdowns. He's a big downfield target, 6'4", 225 pounds, who can win contested catches. It's fair to assume his talent hasn't completely vanished in 2 years of his NFL career, and he's only 24 years old. Mike Payton of Atos Sports has offered Burks as a potential trade target for the Lions, with a proposed deal. The Lions gained Treylon Burks and the 182nd pick. The Titans, a 4th-round pick in 2025. The pick the Lions acquired from the Eagles in the DeAndre Swift trade, acquiring Burks and what would be the Lions' 3rd pick in the 6th round this year, as the pick they received from the Eagles for DeAndre Swift isn't a terrible deal. It's worth wondering if such a high pick would be necessary to land Burks, but perhaps you throw in that 4th-round pick in 2025 to sweeten the deal along with Burks. The Lions should be in the low-risk category if they want to add a wide receiver before or outside the draft. Burks also has potential that likely will only be realized with a change of scenery, and for what it's worth, the Lions hosted him for a visit among the top 32 years ago. What are your thoughts, Lions fans? Do you think Burks would be a good addition to the team, or do you have other trade targets in mind? Share your opinions, and let's keep the conversation going. Stay tuned for more updates and thrilling developments as we continue to cover the Detroit Lions and their journey through the NFL offseason.